I'm standing in front of the Ole Hansen Beach Club. We are well on our way to rehabilitating this 87-year-old San Clemente treasure. This historic public facility and adjoining pool is being rehabilitated and optimized to allow the addition of an elevator while maintaining and restoring historic architecture. Due to the Beach Club being listed on the Federal Historic Register, we retained a historic architect. The total project cost is $4.4 million with pending completion date of January 2016. With me today is project manager and senior civil engineer Amir Ilkhanipur, who will walk us through the project. Let's head inside. I'm standing here on the west deck of the Ole Hansen Beach Club with project manager Amir Ilkhanipur. Amir, talk to me a little bit about what we're going to see changed here on the west deck.
On the west deck, and as far as also the east deck, we're going to be replacing the tiles and make sure the surface is all waterproof, because we have had leakage issues and intrusion of water to downstairs area. So it's going to be all replaced and all waterproof.
Okay, and right behind us here is the roof of the Ole Hansen Beach Club. What are we doing to that?
The roof is going to be changed entirely as well. At one time we were thinking of spot repairs, but then realized it's a better use of the time and money to replace the entire roof, so that's what we're going to be doing.
So right behind us, Amir, is the pool deck, and I see it's all torn up currently. What do we have going on with the pool?
The pool deck, we had some issues with it and had to be replaced, and had its age. And the two pools are going to be repressed that needed that.
Okay, great. Well, let's walk inside and take a look on what we have going on inside the building. And Amir, can you talk to me about what's going to happen right behind us here?
Sure. Addition of the light load elevator as part of the project is part of the ADA improvements that we're doing, and it's a great addition, as you mentioned, to the improvements that we're doing, because for many years, we didn't have this elevator, and actually was preventing obviously some people who need the accessibility to come up here. And you mentioned about what was before here. It was storage for actually tables and chairs.
Fantastic. So we're not taking up any useful space. We're actually just going to eliminate some storage and have access, universal access for everybody on the second floor of the Ole Hansen Beach Club to enjoy some of these great views we have of the harbor, the pier, and the ocean during great events. Thanks, Amir.
Correct. Thank you.
We're still here on the second story of the Ole Hansen Beach Club, and right behind us is the north-facing balcony. Amir, can you talk to me about what some of the changes are we're going to see on this balcony?
Sure. One of the good features of this rehabilitation project is to rehabilitate the balcony. This balcony has not been used for many years, and I do hear that a lot of times in the events, a lot of people want to go out to the balcony and take advantage of the nice view. The railing is going to be raised to a height that is up to the code. We also are making sure that the beams that the balcony is on is all stabilized and is in good condition.
Yeah, so this is one of the exciting features of the project. We're actually going to open up some space to the public that wasn't open for previous years. We're standing here on the first floor of the Ole Hansen Beach Club, and as you can see behind me, we've opened up the entire structure. Amir, can you talk a little bit about what we're going to do downstairs here?
Sure, as you mentioned, and you see, we did open it up entirely because the whole downstairs is going to be reconfigured, and the kitchen is going to be moved to different places. The locker rooms are all located in new places, and the locker rooms mentioned men's locker room, women's locker room, they're going to be all fully ADA accessible. We are adding more toilets and showers to it for men and women, and also we are adding a family restroom, and the new kitchen is going to be more catering friendly to our caterers.
I'm standing here at the restrooms at the base of the pier. Last year, City Council approved a complete renovation for these pier restrooms. One of the great things that we're going to add to this is going to be some ADA accessible restrooms, which will be located both on the male and female side of the restrooms. And we're going to have a complete overhaul of the architectural design of this public facility. It's going to go from what you see here behind me to a new Spanish colonial architectural style revival, and will include murals, white walls, and tile roofs, and things that are going to be more aesthetically pleasing for the community. I'm standing here on the 200 block of Avenida Del Mar in front of the library expansion project, which is located right behind me. Some of the things we're looking forward to in this project are going to be a new children's computer counter, increased adult technology area, a modernization of the circulation desk, remodeling of the lobby area, an enlargement of the Friends of the Library area and retail bookstore, much needed storage increases, an additional community room, and some outdoor patio space for book reading and other activities. This project is going to be a $2.5 million project, co-joined between the Friends of the Library, the City of San Clemente, and the Orange County Public Library System. say pardon the dust is putting it lightly. Though the transportation projects that are being done simultaneously are good for residents, they do pose a level of inconvenience and require patience from all of us. The big one for San Clemente is the Avenida Pico reconstruction project, which began in March. We'll see a widening of the northbound Pico on-ramp to 3 lanes and dual left turn lanes to both northbound and southbound Pico off-ramps. We'll finally get a bicycle lane at the Pico interchange, which will make bicycling on this street more comfortable. The West Avenida Vista Hermosa connection to Pico opened last month, just in time to serve as an alternative route to motorists during the Pico interchange construction. The I-5 carpool lane extension project from San Juan Creek to Pico that's been underway since spring of 2014 will be completed in early 2018. The La Pata extension has been underway since spring 2014 and anticipates a fall 2016 completion date. The $90 million project managed by the County of Orange will fill the gap from Calle Saluda in San Clemente to the entrance of the Prima Desecha landfill in San Juan Capistrano. It's a pretty exciting event. I think this is probably the first and only time you'll ever hear me say that I'm excited for a new project coming to San Clemente. This is going to be a tremendous asset to everybody in the community of San Clemente. Some of the highlights that Phil mentioned, the 100 acres of open space, that's more than half of this project that's going to be open space for generations to come. The 4 miles of trails, which are all included down here along the Ocean Bluff, and we're really happy to have Taylor Morrison doing this project for us, and we look forward to it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
One of the larger projects we're seeing come to fruition this year is Outlets at San Clemente. When completed, it will be a total of 580,000 square feet of development. Phase 1 and Phase 1A will total 350,000 square feet and 67 stores and 6 restaurants of the total of 12 planned restaurants for that facility. Grand opening for Phase 1 is this fall 2015. After completion of Phase 1 and Phase 1A, we'll have 1,000 permanent jobs in retail and restaurant staff, as well as center management. At build-out, we'll have a total of 1,500 full and part-time jobs. Phase 3 of this project will include a 129-room boutique hotel with a 13,000 square foot conference center. Complete build-out for this project will be 5 years.